You know, from Crazy X and Trolls World Tour, where she plays Barb. Please welcome the very funny, my friend, Rachel Bloom. Hi, Rachel.
You're my friend too. Hi, Moses.
What a fun intro I did.
It was really good. And I love how much you love being a host of a show like this and
I
how
love it.
joy you clearly take in talking to comedians and celebrities during a pandemic where there are so many more important things happening.
Absolutely. I love to pull focus to bomb in my living room.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many voices we should be elevating right now. And I like to cut through all that noise, use the TBS algorithm to get my voice projected up there and just bomb in the place that I just lay down for 23 hours out of the day and then do this.
Living room is classier than I pictured it.
Yeah, I tried.
It's nice.
I tried a little bit. I want like a job. I want to perform. So I was like, please, let's make this as good as possible.
It's very nice.
That means getting great guests. Wow. Smooth transition. I wanted to talk to you specifically because I feel like you've had a crazier quarantine than most people.
Yeah.
I mean, not only have you been personally affected by this and losing a good friend, but you also had a very unique situation where you had a baby in quarantine, which is already insane to have your first kid, right? This is the first kid that you're talking about?
That I know of.
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually, I'm going to breastfeed during this entire conversation. Yeah, you can come
Absolutely.
in. Yeah.
Go for it. Is that Dan?
No, it is our nanny because I'm in a position where I can have a nanny. And that is why anyone who's on television explaining how they're quarantining right now, what they're not talking about is their immense privilege.
Absolutely. So it's very easy for these celebrities to sing 4 lines of Imagine and say that everyone should stay inside and do their part because they don't have to.
I'm not. I am one of the least famous people, I think, in the world. And I'm also really not that rich. I have a pool.
I say that about you all the time.
Yeah, a least famous person, truly.
And you have a pool, so it's so much nice. You can.
Well, I really can't, I can complain. I can't really, I can kvetch about certain things, but, I'm not going to pretend. Let's not pretend that I'm in a position of not being fortunate during this quarantine, despite the fact I lost someone, despite the fact I had a baby, despite the fact it was the most emotionally intense and traumatic thing I've ever been through. I'm still doing well. Hello.
Look at this. This is fine. This is, I can't believe more people don't do this. I'm always so embarrassed at where we are in the culture when I'm in an airport, when airports are still a thing. And there's a whole insane booth for moms to breastfeed in that you have to go into. It's this...
I'm sorry.
Pervert thing. So.
Well, yeah, it's not my fault that you can't sexually control yourself around a woman serving the
feeding a human being. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's once again, it's the whole. Well, it's of course the whole biblical thing of it's against God for a man to spill his seed unnecessarily, right?
Yeah.
And that's right. That's you'll go to hell if you spill your seed unnecessarily. And so what that is women shouldn't be indecent because it will cause the man to spill his seed unnecessarily. So I have to put on a whole cover while feeding my child so you don't jizz on the ground.
Seed. Yeah. Control your seed.
Control your seed.
Slipping all over it. That's what I imagine will happen in an airport if this is allowed.
Whoa!
Abomination is allowed.
Yeah, I really have. I mean, I've never been a blushing flower with this, so I can't claim oh my God, I used to be so shy. No, I'm an exhibitionist. But that having been said, my entire neighborhood has seen my breasts because I've been breastfeeding on my patio because it's the most comfortable place to breastfeed, and I
get out there. Yeah. Well, the thing that you kind of take it to the next level is you have a projector and you have a large screen on a blimp that's floating around the neighborhood.
I want people to see it. I want people to know. And, my vagina is a mess.
Yeah. You see photos.
Yeah. Well, it was making a cute face in one of them.
It would be insane also if it wasn't mess. If it was everything was fine.
Yeah, no. And I don't think that's a mystery. No one says your vagina is great after giving birth, but it is this whole thing where you have to literally, the only way I was able to cope is you wear these these cold packs
Yeah.
that they stick. They're like supersized menstrual pads, but they're cold, and you basically wear it against yourself, and it numbs you.
It's so easy to be a woman. I thought about that constantly. What a great experience.
It's a great experience. But I mean, it's
Dan
also
spilled his seed once and then he was done.
Oh yeah. Listen, I definitely had the shit end of the stick as far as giving birth, but he doesn't like gross medical stuff.
Me neither. My girlfriend just watches like pimple popping videos and surgery shows. I'm like, no. But I think The Miracle of Life, I would watch that.
I was prepared for him to faint and he didn't. It's gory. I mean, it's a gory thing, and you get stitches, but I got off topic, but I just, anyone watching,
you need to normalize that. I think you should do that on your patio next, kid.
What? Just
that. Childbirth. Yeah.
Oh yeah, on my patio. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the great thing is I had an epidural, and
that's great.
I can't recommend it. I can't recommend it enough, because the idea that it's very personal. Everyone makes their own decision. I have friends who opted for no pain relief during labor, and that was a very personal choice. For me, I definitely felt a little pressure of, oh, well, unless you are like feeling the full pain of labor, are you really doing it? And that is such, I think, it's not patriarchal, but it's some sort of, my husband said it's the equivalent of guys being like, how much can you lift?
Right.
Like,
You're really doing it.
What am I doing? I'm not having a kid to have labor pain. I'm having a kid to have a kid.
My mom had all home births, no drugs, in a kiddie pool, because they were in a cult, and I could not say enough things against it. Don't do it. Go to a hospital. You're breastfeeding. Dan's working on his garden, his very sad garden. Oh, this is funny. So Dan, have you been gardening?
Hey, Gregor.
Hey, Dan, why haven't you returned my text?
Moses wants to ask you about your quarantine garden on Team Coco Live.
Writer on Crazy X, multiple deadline articles for Pitch Pilot. It's Dan Gregor. Dan, how are you? Why haven't you answered my text and Venmo requests for money?
I don't think you deserve it.
Come on. Just used to having so much money. This is taking a real hit. So is this garden real? You posted a photo of this very small carrot.
Oh, it's so sad. I did make a real garden. I put it by the sprinkler head because I don't think that I'm responsible enough to water plants every day. I'm not. And then I'd say within the first 24 hours, animals had eaten 50% of the garden. And then I think then it's been 4 months now. We've been in quarantine, right? And I was like, 4 months seems.
Have a squash or something.
I want something. And so I finally dug up a couple things. I saw a little nub of carrot sticking out, and I was like, oh, all right, time for a salad, baby. And
the old carrot salad.
The whole carrot salad, and it was just a little nub of a thing, and it's really sad and pathetic. And I don't think I know what I'm doing. I've failed at making bread. I failed at making salad. This is bad.
I think you start hunting. This is going to get a lot of comments in the chat, but I think these animals are clearly drawn to it. I think this is how you're going to grill some possum.
Wait 1 second. Brooklyn, I'm just going to have the baby.
Take the baby out?
Here we go.
I know someone that didn't have a cute kid, and I'm just been like, it's
rough.
That's a good kid. That kid's going to be an influencer. I'm sorry to tell you.
Oh, no. So that is our biggest fear is she's already like an LA kid growing up with like parents in the industry, and I just can't.
Yeah.
Can't. The makeup.
No, I wouldn't wish this life on anyone to constantly run. I mean, Dan's a performer as well as a writer. It's like the idea that you're always trying to seek attention and you're risking humiliation and rejection to get a hit. Is the baby, is there any like songs you sing to the baby?
I do a lot of Chubby Checker. A lot of a lot of that.
So for anyone that's not 49, Chubby Checker is
I mean, Chubby Checker's for the
He's
100-year-old.
still pretty young on Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh, right. This is on Twitch.
He's on Twitch.
On Twitch. And what a great place our careers are in. We're on Twitch.
If you don't know Chubby Checker, obviously you know Fats Domino.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You know, Blueberry Hill being like a pretty big hit from that.
We do have a fun exercise we used to do because apparently Chubby Checker named himself Chubby Checker just because Fats Domino was successful. So he was like, okay, I'm going to take a synonym for fat and then another
synonym for a game. And then
so Fats Domino, Chubby Checker, and so
my favorite is Tubby Clue, but there's like Corpulent Shoots and Ladders.
What a career path! Just go on name alone.
Obese Monopoly.
Yes.
Obese Monopoly. These are all great.
Yeah.
Great. It's a fun roster on my record.
So for my name, if someone was gonna rip off me, which if you wanted a career on Twitch,
Abraham Tornado.
Oh, that's good.
Oh God, that's better than Moses Storm.
That's actually a way better.
More plausible as a name, Abraham Tornado.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, wow. I mean,
influencer name.
Solomon Twister.
David
somehow more Jewish than my name.
Yeah. King David Typhoon.
Ooh.
King David Typhoon. That comes with a free birthright trip.
He's a famous wrestler. I loved him.